A lot of people think car salespeople either make a ton of money or they think we're struggling and barely getting by. And honestly, both of those things are very true. Some salespeople make six figures selling cars, while others quit after a few months because they aren't making enough. So the big question people always ask is, how do car salespeople actually make money? Is it commission? Is it bonuses? Do dealerships pay a salary? In this video, I'm going to break down how car salespeople really get paid and some of the things most customers don't realize about how the system actually works. Point one is the commission on the car. The first and most common way car salespeople make money is commission on the vehicle they sell. Most dealerships operate on a commission structure where the salesperson earns a percentage or flat rate of that deal. So for example, if a dealership sells a car and there's a profit on that deal, the salesperson gets a portion of that profit. Now the exact percentage varies depending on the dealership, but it's usually somewhere in that 20 to 30% of the front end gross profit. But here's something customers don't often realize. Not every deal actually has a lot of profit in it. In today's market especially, many cars are sold with very thin margins, which brings me to the next way salespeople get paid: mini commissions. When there isn't much profit in the deal, salespeople usually earn what's called a mini. A mini is basically a minimum commission payout. So even if the dealership barely makes money on the car, the dealership still gets paid something for the sale. At many dealerships, minis are around $100 to $200 per car. Now when people hear that number, they sometimes think, wait, that's it? But the important thing to understand is that car sales is usually about volume. Selling one car doesn't make your paycheck. Selling 10, 15, or 20 plus cars a month is where things start to add up. And that leads into one of the biggest ways salespeople increase their income: volume bonuses. Volume bonuses are where many car salespeople start making serious money. Most dealerships have bonus structures based on how many vehicles you sell in a month. For example, a dealership might offer something like this: if you sell 10 cars, you get a bonus. If you sell 15 cars, that bonus increases. But if you sell 20 cars or more, that bonus can become much larger. So what ends up happening is every extra car you sell starts stacking on top of everything else. Let's say someone sells 20 cars in a month. They're earning commission on each vehicle. They're earning minis on lower profit deals, and they might also hit a volume bonus on top of that. This is why some salespeople can have months where they make several thousands of dollars more than usual. But here's another factor most people don't think about. Point four, spiffs and incentives. Another way car salespeople make money is through spiffs and incentives. A spiff is basically a bonus pay for selling certain vehicles or hitting certain goals. Sometimes the dealership runs these internally. For example, they might say, whoever sells the most trucks this weekend gets a bonus. Or they might offer extra money for selling specific models they want to move. Manufacturers also run incentive programs. For example, the manufacturer might offer bonuses if salespeople sell a certain amount of vehicles within a month. These extra incentives can add hundreds or even thousands of dollars over time depending on how the dealership structures them. But here's one more factor that separates average salespeople from the top performers: repeat customers and referrals. The biggest long-term advantage a salesperson can have is repeat customers and referrals. When someone first starts in car sales, they're usually working mostly with walk-in traffic, internet leads, or phone ups. But over time, if you treat people well and build trust, something interesting happens. Customers start coming back to you. And even more importantly, they start sending their friends and family to you because people talk. So instead of constantly chasing new customers, you start building your own customer base. And that's where the longer you are in the business, things start to become much easier. The top salespeople at most dealerships usually have years of repeat customers who come back every few years to buy another car. That consistency is what allows many salespeople to eventually reach very high incomes in the industry. So when people ask how car salespeople make money, the answer isn't just one thing. It's a combination of commission on vehicles or flat rates on vehicles, mini commissions when profit's low, volume bonuses for selling more cars, and long-term relationships with repeat customers. Car sales can be a tough industry, especially in the beginning, but for people who stick with it and learn how to build relationships with customers, it can also become a very rewarding career. If you enjoyed this video and want more content about sales careers, commission jobs, and how salespeople actually make money, make sure to subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.